this is our moment. Our moment to get the League One title. Lyle Taylor, Dominic Pollion, Delavallee, Jake Hesketh, Jake Reeves, I said Jake, Dean Parrott, John Meades, Barry Fuller, Josh Pasley, Chris Robertson, Paul Robinson, Darius Charles, Beedling, Gogic and James Shea. This is our moment to get AFC Wimbledon not only to finish above Milton Keynes, but to win the League One title. Do it for Ayush Falor, Colazo, Amhar, Curti FM, Teach FM, Route 1 FM. A lot of people put FM on the end of their names if they're a football manager. Ben DPB, Wolfie with a 3, Temarin Show, Jason Sullivan, Josh Brady, The A2 Leicester, Divers Corin, I have no idea if I said that right, Big Nutty Dan, you nut, Elwa Rikes, again no idea if I said that right, Loki Doki, well you commented on the intro but I haven't seen you since. Where are you, Loki? Actually, I don't think I want to know that because it probably involves Harry Owen. Just Mike Plays. Again, I haven't seen you since the intro, Mike. Where have you been? And many more. Now is our time. So what's up guys, and welcome to another AFC Wimbledon Return to Glory, and today we have the first season's finale as we go into the last 2 games of the season, still first, and today, or in the last game of the season, we could win the League One title. We've already secured promotion. I really didn't know when to come back into the game. We've had a bit of a bumpy spell, but so have Milton Keynes, so it's all good. So let's have a look at the results since you were last with us. Okay, so since you were last with us, we had just drawn with Fleetwood, and then we went to Southend, and again we went 3-0 up. Goals in the 12th minute, 34th minute and 52nd minute, just to then concede in the 53rd, the 62nd and the 85th. We seemed to leak goals in the second half. We then lost 2-0 to Port Vale before beating Bristol Rovers 5-3. We then lost to Swindon away, but beat Peterborough 3-0. And that has made the table look like so. We are on 83 points, 2 games left. We are 6 points clear of Milton Keynes. We have promotion, and basically, even if we lost all of our games, unless Milton Keynes in the next 2 games manage to score 6+ goals, and we don't concede more than 6, so we could concede 3 and they score 3, so on and so forth, we should be going through as the League One champions. So let's hopefully go into our away tie against Bradford, pick up that victory, and if necessary we'll go and pick up the victory at Oldham. It might be nice to win the title at Kingsmeadow Stadium. I'm not sure 100% when we do make our move, but it would be nice to win a title at Kingsmeadow before we move to Plough Lane. Okay, before I quickly go over the lineup, I just want to first of all say thank you so much for the support for this AFC Wimbledon Return to Glory. The feedback I've been getting off you guys has been great. We're at 127 subscribers while I'm recording this on a Thursday morning, and we could become League One champions with AFC Wimbledon. It's been a great first season, but make sure to stick around for the next season where hopefully we will stay in the championship, and your support will keep helping me get my channel out there and grow this channel hopefully to the same levels that my JNO United channel is. And if you didn't know about that, that is my FPL channel, Fantasy Premier League. You can go check that out as well. Any Fantasy Premier League tips, questions you have, I'm the guy to ask because, you know, I'm usually in the top 1% of players in the entire game. Pat myself on the back. Anyway, we're going into our lineup against Bradford with Gogic in goal. We have Shaw and Pasley as the wing backs, Robertson and Beedling as the 2 centre backs, Dean Parrott, Jake Reeves and Jake Hesketh as a 3-man midfield with Dominic Pollion, Lyle Taylor and Laure Delavallee as our target man. And we're playing a 4-2-3-1, which we always do really well against. I put on the AFC Wimbledon shirt for this fixture. I did think about putting the suit on, but you know, I've got work in like an hour, so I just needed to start recording. Okay, so we kick off in this massive fixture against Bradford. Bradford, who I believe are near the bottom of the table, 18th. So they look safe. Wow, 27 points, Oldham. Is that our last game as well? I think our last game's Oldham. I mean, they've got nothing to fight for. They're already down. So that might be a nice fixture to play. Alright, we have Passley throwing it into Hesketh. Hesketh to Shaw. Shaw takes a shot. Why didn't you lay it off for someone to have a better chance on goal? Okay, so we win that header there. We've won the ball. Dean Parrott plays it into Hesketh. Hesketh to Taylor. Taylor to Parrott. Parrott to Polyon to Hesketh. One more through to Taylor. Has to be. Taylor! Oh, what is with the just wide shots recently? They're teasing me. That's what they're doing. Okay, this looks like a Bradford highlight here. But Beedling will pick up the ball nicely. Don't do anything stupid with the ball here, Gogic. Alright, nice ball to Robertson. Robertson to Parrott. Let's build something here to Polyon. Polyon now. Great ball over the top to Taylor. Can Taylor whip in across? The answer is no. Anyway, Beedling wins that header. Hesketh gets it to Parrott. Parrott forward to Dolavale. To Polyon. To Parrott. Out wide to Shaw. Shaw is fouled in the box and it is a penalty. We have a penalty in a fixture where we just need 1 point to secure us the League One title. I almost said Premier League title. Getting a bit ahead of myself. We have Beedling stepping up. 14 penalties. Beedling is just amazing at penalties. I'm glad I bought him. I didn't actually know he was good at penalties. I mean, I know it's in the stats. I could have quite easily looked straight at it. I didn't buy him for his penalties. But then when I was picking my penalty takers, I noticed and went, well done me. Great penalty again by Beedling. It puts us 1-0 up. Hopefully we don't have a collapse like we have been having recently, where we suddenly concede as many as we scored in the second half. What are Milton Keynes doing? Milton Keynes are winning as well, so it's good that we're 1-0 up. We've had 10 shots to their 2, 5 on target to their 0. We've had 4 long shots, which is slightly more than I'd like, but we are winning. Hopefully we'll say the right thing. Yep, that seems to have worked. Just please don't collapse like you have done recently. This is for the League One title. Not really sure I need to play the second game if we win this one, but we'll play it anyway. We might play a few youngsters, we might have a little bit of fun because we've already won the title. I have no idea what I'm going to do with the next game if we've already won the title. But it's one of those things, if I didn't have it there ready and we lost, then I'd have looked like a bit of a tool. Anyway, great tackle by Reeves. We can now counter here. It's 3-on-3. Tried to play it over the top to Delavale and it doesn't work. They can now hit us on the counter. And now we can hit them on the counter with a great ball over the top to Delavale. Oh, it's saved by, I'm not even going to try and say that name. But it's saved by the Bradford goalkeeper. Okay, it's headed out. Hesketh now picks up the ball and just stands there and lets himself get tackled. Shaw comes to the rescue though. Parrott now plays it to Delavale. Delavale through to Taylor. Taylor can shoot. Oh, straight to goalkeeper. Come on, another goal would make me feel a little bit better. Hesketh now has the ball. Delavale to Parrott. Don't you dare counter. Great tackle by Parrott again. We are winning the ball very quickly. Not quick enough for the highlight to not end though, but very quickly indeed. Indeed. I have no idea why I said indeed. Okay, so 60th minute, so we'll go to our usual substitutions. We have Chris Robertson not playing too well, so we'll take him off. And Lyle Taylor just is not performing in front of goal, so we will take him off as well. We'll say we've got faith. And hopefully we'll see out this final 30 minutes and we can officially be crowned League One champions. Really not what I thought would happen in my first season as AFC Wimbledon manager. My first YouTube series where I've managed any club that isn't in the top league of their country. Polyon now has the ball. Can he find... No, he can't. Hesketh now has the ball though to Delavale, to Kaja. He's young. He's going to make mistakes. We'll forgive him. Looks like Bradford are building up an attack now though. Don't do this to me. Great tackle by Parrott. Parrott has been winning loads of balls. Play it over the top to Kaja. Kaja, your moment to shine. What a finish. Did he kind of like chip it into the far corner? I'll be interested to see what that looks like in the highlight. But Kaja, near the end of the season, grabbing himself a goal in the game that could win us the title. Great moment for the youngster. And that's like a little chip shot. Probably not a chip shot, but it was still tasty. MK Dons are probably deflated now at the MK Stadium. They scored in the first minute, so they're probably very hopeful that they could get some points here and we would lose. But we've just heightened our lead in the goal difference. And also, we put it out of points reach anyway, so that really doesn't matter, the goal difference aspect. And Kaja's just having a field day. Kaja is just having a field day. He's just decided, you know what? I want to prove to the boss that I'm ready for the championship. Mate, I didn't even know you were ready for League One. I have played him in games offline, but he's not played like this. He's like, oi, JNO, notice me. Okay, and that is probably going to be the full-time whistle here. And we have won 3-0 at, I forgot who we're playing. That's terrible. Bradford City, winning the League One title. Surely there should be something there should be something saying, yes boys, well done, you've won the title. There isn't, but never mind. So let's have a quick look at the news highlights and bask in our own glory. AFC Wimbledon clinch Sky Bet League One title. AFC Wimbledon have won only one. Oh, that's not too good to read. AFC Wimbledon will certainly look back at some great wins along the way. Perhaps the most notable including an impressive 5-0 dismantling of Peterborough. Yeah, I enjoyed that. 5-2 dismantling of Walsall. And an emphatic 4-1 win against Charlton. 4-2 triumph against Gillingham. Dominic Pollium scored 20 goals en route to sealing the Sky Bet League One crown. Why do they have to keep putting this? Just here. AFC Wimbledon have only won one of their last 5 league games. Put a downer on the end of it, why don't you? Walsall have managed to secure a League One playoff place. I've forgotten who's going to be happy about that, but there was someone in the comments happy to see that. After winning the Sky Bet League One, surely the Borden fans are going to be even more demanding. I hope not. Let's be fair, this has been pretty much a miracle. This wasn't what we were expecting. Oh wow. Hesketh is really capable of playing in his new position. Bit late, mate. You're going to be going back to Southampton soon. Although, I would love to get him back in. Hope maybe even buy him. I think he's probably good enough for the Championship. And he should keep improving. AFC Wimbledon fans ecstatic. I know I would be. I know I would be. Look at that confidence meter. Get in. You know, right now, if this was any other club, I'll be like, request a new contract. But this is my club. I don't want to take any more money off you boys. Neil Sullivan, legend. Neil Sullivan's an absolute legend. One of my favourite goalkeepers when I was a kid. Parrott praises me. Thank you very much. Kajar impresses. Hopefully, he might be ready for some more first team football come Sky Championship time. Anyway guys, let's move on to the Oxford game, not that it really matters. Anyway, let's get on to the Oldham game. Let's have a big send-off at the King's Meadow, despite the fact that we've already won the title. Okay guys, so we are going into our second game of the episode. We're already League One champions, so we've got a reputation to keep now as we play Oldham in this final fixture of League One. So let's go out like champions should with another victory. We haven't changed the lineup from the last game. We're playing a defensive looking 4-3-3. Hopefully we can break it down at the King's Meadow and finish our season off with a bang. So really the boys shouldn't feel any pressure in this fixture because we're already League One champions. So hopefully they'll just play their game, get 6 shots in goal in the first 20 minutes, 5 of them being long shots. Good old AFC Wimbledon, we're still doing it. Long shots may hurt us when we get to the Championship. Pollion is through though. Hits it just wide. Pollion, come on. I'll have to bring on Kaja if you keep playing like this. He could have banged that away. Oh, Dullavale injured last game of the season. Not what we want to see. Bring on Greg Laura, or Lure, who we've got on loan from someone. I got him on loan thinking I needed a target man, and then I got Laura Della Valle, so I've never really played him, which I do feel slightly bad about. He probably came to this team thinking he'd walk into the first team. Well, what a very boring first half of football. But then again, when there's no pressure on and you don't really need the result, you're not really bothered, are you? They're just having a bit of fun out there, probably waving at the fans while they've got the ball at their feet. Whereas Oldham are probably very deflated. Alright, 60th minute, still no goals. Bring on the hero from last episode, Kaja. Make Lyle Taylor and Dominic Pollian have something to think about. Something to worry about. Make them perform a bit better next season, because I know Kaja is hot on their tail. I'm probably saying his name wrong. I think it's Kaja. Well, so much for ending the season with a bang. More like a little whimper with a 0-0 draw against Oldham Athletic. The team at the top of the table versus the team at the bottom by significant amounts. They're bottom by 14 points at the moment, and we won with a game in hand. And is this really going to be a bore draw at 0-0? There we go, I managed to get it out eventually. Look, I don't care if we'd already won the title, that wasn't good enough. That's the bottom of the league side. We should have been scoring 22 shots, 9 on target. Probably had a lot of long shots, I imagine, with their defensive formation. That is probably why we had so many from distance. Anyway, as far as I can tell, that is the end of the season. So we're going to have a quick review over everything, especially as that last episode was so short. Sheffield United and Millwall have guaranteed themselves the other playoff places. So we have finished the season as champions, winning the title with a 4-point gap over Milton Keynes. Peterborough, Walsall, Sheffield United and Millwall are the teams that have grabbed the playoff promotion spots. And we have Coventry, Shrewsbury, Bristol Rovers and Oldham all getting relegated. And if we have a look at the player stats, did we have anyone as some of the best players of the season? As far as goals go, Billy Sharp, Nicky Maynard and Nicky Ajose were the top players with 26, 24 and 23 goals apiece. Dean Parrott, Chris Robertson and Jake Hesketh all in the top average rating players. So we've done pretty well there. Assists obviously were shared around our side as well. We didn't get a player with the most player of the matches or clean sheets. So we didn't actually have that many players in the top stats. But we won the league, which is the most important thing. So we now have a summer transfer window where we have to try and strengthen our team to make it ready for the championship next season. It's going to be a big challenge. Again, we're going to be fighting against relegation, trying to survive, which is what we were meant to do this year. So next year, you'll probably get what you expected this season. But thank you so much for tuning in as always. The support on this series and the West Ham world has been great. Please subscribe if you're new around here. We're trying to get to the 5,000 mark in a year's time, which I know is a lofty goal, but I've set myself that goal trying to get out daily content. So far we've managed to do 14 videos in 14 days. We're going to keep chugging out these Football Manager videos for you guys. So smash a like on it to share this channel around. And leave in the comments down below your predictions for AFC Wimbledon in the Championship next season. And usually this is where I would use my catchphrase and say, I've been JNO, you guys have been awesome, but AFC Wimbledon and you guys have been awesome, and that's all that needs to be said.